There's no question North Korea's nuclear test will be met with international condemnation. For more on how other countries have responded, we connect via phone to our Foreign Affairs Ministry correspondent, Connie Kim. Connie, what kind of responses are we getting from neighboring countries?
Well, Minji, Japan was one of the quickest to respond to North Korea's earthquake that was first detected at around 12:30 p.m. local time. And some half an hour after an earthquake was detected in North Korea, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, speaking to reporters outside his residence, said there is great possibility that the regime has conducted a nuclear test and that it'll be unacceptable if this turns out to be true. Abe has reportedly convened a National Security Council meeting to exchange related information and discuss possible response measures, but we don't have the details on the meeting to that yet. But what we do know is that he had ordered analysis of the quake in North Korea and let its people know of the collected information and ordered to respond in cooperation with Seoul, the U.S., China, and Russia. Now, the North test came just hours after a phone conversation between Abe and President Trump. This was their third call since Pyongyang fired a missile over Japan, reflecting their close cooperation in dealing with the regime since last week's provocation. And that also comes as the North said it had developed a more advanced thermonuclear weapon. The White House says the two leaders reaffirmed trilateral cooperation among Seoul, Washington, and Tokyo. So it seems like it'll be inevitable that Tokyo and Washington push for stronger measures on Pyongyang.
Well, we haven't heard from China so far. Beijing has been consistently stressing the need for dialogue to solve the North Korean nuclear issue. What can we expect from China this time around?
Right. I think China may be one of the countries most outraged right now because Beijing has been one of the few calling for dialogue as preferable to tougher sanctions. And the timing of today's test is interesting as this is the opening day of the BRICS summit where Chinese President Xi Jinping was set to deliver a keynote speech. So today was supposed to be a big celebration for China with a BRICS summit that it had long prepared for. But seems like that celebratory mood has been ruined by another major provocation from Pyongyang. And Chinese media have been reporting the earthquake and raising the possibility of a sixth nuclear test. So with North Korea claiming it has successfully conducted a hydrogen bomb test, it'll be important to see what kind of response Beijing comes out with, as it seems inevitable that the UN will call for harsher sanctions, namely cutting off oil supplies to Pyongyang. Back over to you, Minji.